Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out that window and wait for spring.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you could do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's a second-year big leaguer. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Don't think for 1 second after giving up already one homer that he's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. The Yankees are off and running early. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Springer, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball that finds the outside corner. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Two out, nobody on. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. High and deep to right center. Hicks going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 3 for 4. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Aaron Hicks.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 7, designated hitter.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Great shot there of the Blue Waters in long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pitch on the way. Lined hard toward right center. Reddick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting ninth.
So striding forward now, Brian McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding in. George Springer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he's back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Reddick leads off second with one gone in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple from the stretch.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back to where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the runner.
0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Missed with a slider. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. One down. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees get now at the plate. Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
The next 0-2 is in there, a called strike 3. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Set and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the left for the Astros. They're down 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hot shot down the line. And right into the shift. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Luke Voigt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gonzalez ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Way in front of that fastball. Voit, a runner at second with 1 away. Runs up and gets this one down. Gurriel takes it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the outs. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. George Springer tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Fastball in there for a called strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Count remains at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Gregorius is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Severino is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs.
Diamond Dynasty is the most thrilling way.
The Admirals, the Arrows, the Admirals, the Aliens, the All-Stars, the All-Stars.
Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. For your first pick, select a middle infielder. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, second baseman, Ronald Torre.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Swing and a liner. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. And that'll bring up